Yeah, I was just speechless how that just happened. That just happened. There they are!
This is about killing turkeys!
Alright, y'all, we just walked back to the side-by-side, and there's my turkey right there. I'm gonna leave him there forever. No. But 20 minutes, we killed one, had a rough evening. It was saw a lot of birds yesterday evening, and it was just kind of a lot of... Your cousin said they're henned up, and that's true. That is true. We've seen 2 groups this morning, and they are one longbeard and a jake with like 6 hens, and then we saw this other group. We busted that one. And, well, that longbeard worked us. So then we saw another group to the north, so we just kind of like waited till they got behind this topography. They got these little, like it's open field, and there's little knobs, like this big one, and there's another one behind that. Give you a good point to just work around, and when they got around there, yeah, that was, you couldn't see it on camera, but he was spitting and drumming like 30 yards from us, below us. We could see him through this thick cedar stuff, but I couldn't. There's no way I could have shot him. And then they worked up, and they were on that flat that was right above us. I was like, they're not going to break. Like the hen at one point, I couldn't see her, but she had to be 15 yards from us, just yelping her head off. And I was like, dude, we just gotta sneak up here and shoot him. And you saw it because Nate is a great cameraman, and he got it.
So glad I don't have to lug that camera for the rest of the day.
I'm buying something today to save us. The tripod is great when you're by yourself, or both people are shooting. But Nebraska is one tag, one day, so I can no longer hunt. So now I'm cameraman, which is good because then I don't have, it sucks having to switch the camera off and on, but from different people. But anyway, so I got my first turkey. You got your first turkey yesterday.
Yeah.
And now we're going for his second today.
The rest of the day to go get another one.
Oh. Alright, so my tag is filled for the day. It's this guy's number 2. So we're going to try to figure out, we were up this canyon yesterday. We just saw like 2 jakes and 4 hens running behind us. So
does it feel good to be done for the day?
It feels good.
That's how I felt yesterday. It was like,
yeah. Load.
I can just relax and hunt now. Now I can have fun.
Yeah. Now I'm like,
now that my hunting is over, I can have fun.
I mean, it's more like, okay, I'm not empty-handed. Now I can hunt for fun. I was hunting for business. Now we're hunting for pleasure. All right. It's pretty windy today. It's like 15 mile an hour, so calling's going to be pretty difficult. And we're pretty cold now because it's only, the high today is 59, and I bet it's still only 40-something right now. It was 40 degrees this morning, but I'm sure we walk around, we'll get warmed up. But we're going to walk down this way, and we're going to see if we can get something to shot gobble. Cloudy, nasty day, but got one killed. So we'll get another one.
9:30.
Alright, let's hit this box. He's dead.
Is that Jake?
Okay.
Dude. Did we have 3 birds?
There was more down there.
What the heck is going on?
I don't understand what's happening.
Bird came out of nowhere.
That's a 50-yard shot all day. Dude, do you know what he was doing? He was right here, gobbling. It was echoing. He was right here the whole time.
That came together fast. Because I was looking at that bird. Did you see that bird?
Yes.
But he saw us, and I thought, well, we just screwed that up. That was the wildest deal, because when we were up here, I was saying he's just like, I heard him right in here. Because when we were up there, I was like, no, he is to our hard right up against this side hill. But then when we got moved down, it sounded like it was coming right up this draw.
That's what I thought. I was like, dude, he's in here. Let's run down and cut him off. He was right here.
What in the world? That was wild. You probably didn't get any of that.
No, I got the shot. I'm pretty sure. Dude. I don't know if we... Honestly, I don't know if you'd have killed him if we'd have sat right there.
Well, he probably peeked right over the edge. We'd have been freaking screwed. That was the wildest deal. Went from 0 to 9-0. Oh, the hook's on him. Done.
The side-by-side's, what, 200 yards that way? Probably.
Yeah.
If we'd have kept driving, we'd have busted them. And if we had walked up here, we'd have busted them. We got well, there's the windmill right there.
Yeah.
We hollowed up that windmill. We walked the whole rim all the way around.
I'm kind of speechless.
I don't.
Like, that was, I mean, it was a good game plan, but like, that was improvised.
Yeah.
Because his only exit was
straight up.
this.
He was like, oh, balls.
Like, well,
where do I go?
I'm in trouble.
And I don't know what was down there. I saw turkeys, but I didn't know what they were.
That was for sure a gobbler. At that point out there, at probably 100 yards, 120 yards, that was a gobbler. And I was like, crap, there he is. We misjudged the sound. And then we look over, and this one's like, yeah. Man, this stock dam was the right choice.
There's tracks all through that little pond.
And that kind of tells, like, yeah. Because I kind of wanted to walk away from here where we didn't see any birds here, but the sign, all the turkey tracks, all the crap, even though we didn't see any birds, I was like, oh, they're clearly here.
Where do they roost? Who the flip knows?
On the power lines.
Like, I guess. I mean, there's like one tree somewhere, and all of them are in it, because there's not very many hardwoods in here. Done before lunch.
I know. That's timing. Do you hear that? That bird's putting. There's a bird above us putting. Right there it is. Where'd they come from? Those are hens. Yeah, I was just speechless how that just happened. That just happened.
There they are! Dude, I didn't see this bird. Like, we ran over here, and I was like, And you said, "Oh crap!" And I went, "What?" And I looked down there, and I saw them barely, and I was like, "Oh man!" And then we were like, "Well, what?" He's like, "How do I get out of here?"
Hey, you're close enough.
I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week. That was crazy. A lot of gobbling, like just immediately, just bam, 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 gobble, 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 and then these canyons are hard.
I know, the sound really throws. You can't tell where stuff's coming from, because the very first gobble we heard, I was like, well, that's a half mile away.
I bet it was those ones down there. Probably. And we was like, oh, which is far away, and they were around a bend, and we were like, oh, okay, and the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
But then when that's what I never thought, is it was multiple birds. I never thought, because we've only been seeing one.
I know.
You know, we've only been seeing one gobbler with like 1 million hens, because, you know, April 25th, why wouldn't they be henned up? It's just crazy.
I was so convinced there was a bird up this draw right here. So convinced there was a bird up this draw. But I also, when we were sitting up under that cedar, it was like, okay, get ready. And I heard him gobble. And from where we were sitting, I could hear him just right around the corner here, which is right where he was. And I was like, he's right here, and he's direct 90 degrees to our right. And then we made a move because we heard a gobble that come from this canyon. And I think there was two. I know there was two, because we saw that one that I thought was it. And then I looked over, and here he's like, ooh. Caught in the headlights. That was wild. Let's get out of here.
That's right. Doesn't make the greatest. It's not typical, that's for sure, but who cares?
So this is Wild West out here,
This is
baby.
about
We get it done. This is about killing turkeys.